Hello everybody. Originally I decided I wasn't going to post this video because the production values just weren't good enough. But after some thought I realized that it did contain quite a bit of information, and I wanted to get that information out to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and post it with the caveat that sometime in the future I'll remake this and the production values will be higher. It'll be better done. Thank you, and here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, this is Phil with My Philippine Diary. Here we are inside the Marquee Mall, right outside of the Metro supermarket. We're getting ready to go in and do our weekly shopping, but before we do that, we thought we'd have a little something to eat first. As you can see here with me today is Novi,
Hi.
Mary Lou, and myself. Number one rule, don't go shopping while you're hungry. We'll talk to you in just a minute. Bye-bye. Hi, it's Phil, and we're back. We finished our lunch, and we are still sitting outside of Metro Supermarket. We're getting ready to go in and shop. But before we do that, I thought we would cover our food buying strategy. It pivots on the difference between buying at a supermarket versus a farmer's market. We're outside of the supermarket right now because that's where we get the bulk of our shopping done. But before we cover supermarket, let's talk about a farmer's market and what that is. When I say farmer's market, I'm generally talking about a place, not a store, where a few people have set up a table, for example, and they sell vegetables, or they sell chicken, or they sell meat, or they sell fish. There's sometimes more than one person selling the same product, and that's actually a good thing because that sometimes brings out the spirit of competition, where people try and give you the best price, where you might be able to get the best price for your product. So that's a good thing. Anyway, there's several variations of a farmer's market found here in the Philippines. One, there's a place in Angeles City called Apple. It's an area. I think it's the name of a church. Supposedly a large miracle took place there, and the people returned there often to be blessed. And in doing that, vendors started setting up markets there, and then people started selling things, and more stores came to the area. So it's now a large commercial area where people go to sell various things. And one of the things that they sell is food. So Apple, the name of the church, the area. The next variation on the farmer's market is the neighborhood tiange. Tiange is specific to that neighborhood market. It meets in one place. Maybe in our particular case, there's one they're there on Tuesdays and Fridays. It's the farmer's market. They set up and they sell food, and they also sell clothing, all kinds of miscellaneous things. The one in our area is a very small one. You can't get everything there, but you can get a couple things there. And so if you're sitting in a house and you need some lettuce or fish or something, you can run out to the tiange and get that. Third is the pong pong, which is a tiange on a much larger scale. Lots of vendors selling vegetables, fish, all kinds of meat, and things like that. They sell everything. They call it a pong pong because that's the area. That's not the name of the activity. That's just the area. I guess that area is called pong pong. And I guess those are the variations on the farmer's market. The opposite of that is the supermarket, which is where we're at right now. Generally speaking, we get our meat and most of our products at the supermarket, saving the vegetables and miscellaneous things for the tiange or farmer's market. The meat, the difference in price between the meat And at the supermarket and the meat at the tiange, I think the meat at the supermarket is a little bit more expensive, but I like the choice that I get. I can usually get exactly what I want when I want, as opposed to the tiange, it's sometimes what they have that's available. The difference in vegetables, however, the supermarket, the vegetable prices are just sky high. They're through the roof. There is no competition. So when we do vegetables, that's at the farmer's market or the tiange. I'd like to say, generally speaking, in the Philippines, the food is fresh. If I were at home in Los Angeles, generally speaking, they don't raise much meat in Los Angeles. So our meat would come from Texas or even the Midwest. That means if it comes from the Midwest, it's on a freezer truck for about 3 or 4 days. It probably goes to the major warehouse of some food place like Bonds or Ralph's, sits there for a day, and then it gets pushed down to their local market or local distributor, and from there it goes to the buyer. Generally speaking, here in the Philippines, the the route of food is shorter. If you buy from a tiange, for example, that person is probably either bought from a market, or more realistically speaking, he knows someone that is a butcher, someone that cuts pork, and he gets his meat there and he probably gets a better price on it. He knows someone who deals in fish and he gets from that person and he probably gets a better price. He knows someone that raises or deals with chicken and he gets that and he probably gets it at a better price. Being able to pass those prices on to you, those savings on to you. When you buy the tiange, you usually get a good price. Their markup is very small. They're not really trying to make a lot of money, so the prices are also good at the tiange. What we're going to do is we're going to go in the supermarket, and I am hoping to go by the frozen food section, the meat section. We're not going to go down every aisle because you've seen a supermarket. You've seen one first world type supermarket, which is what this is. You've seen them all, brand new food on all the shelves. The shelves are all full. It looks just like it does at home in the U.S. and Los Angeles, except a few of the products have an Asian slant to them. But basically, the markets all look the same. Okay, why don't you join me inside the market? So here we are outside the frozen food refrigerated section. Just a quick stroll. Mary Lou is walking down, seeing what it is that she needs. Babe, can you get some of that yakult? Hello, pretty good. How about you? Got us in here videoing. Making for a little blog there. So our water we don't buy. We get our water from the neighborhood water dispenser, which is much cheaper and it's not cold, but we have our own refrigerator, so we're able to do that. This is the soft drink section. Where we advance to the refrigerated, the icebox, the frozen food section. Standard refrigerated, nothing new here. We got tortillas. You know, I'm a Mexican food lover, so that's very good. Lumpia, which is also one of my favorites. It's what you roll veggies up in and fry it, so to speak. That's what lumpia is. I guess I'm going to pass up here. Onward, frozen veggies, in case you do want to get frozen veggies, they do have them.
Rice.
potatoes of varying fashions, hash browns, French fries, etc. Crinkle cut fries. Next up, what do we got?
Shrimps.
Meat, ham, fish, all frozen of course, garlic breads, all that kind of fun stuff.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs,
Tocino. Ham.
tocino, ham, bacon, as we call it. And we're coming to the end of the frozen food section. Okay, here we are. Lots of hot dogs, sausages, turkey. What else we got around here?
Bacon.
Bacon. Lots of bacon. Sausages. Some imported from Europe. What we got? Swiss kale. Rib Swiss. More hot dogs, I guess. Lunch meat. Frozen fruit. Here is the fish section.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Tilapia. So tilapia here is 149.
Hi, ma'am.
Huh?
No, that's these are my favorite breakfast sauces.
Yeah.
Ham, yum yum.
Some ham.
Okay. Where are we at? The chicken section.
Yes.
Gizzard, eggs,
Legs. Drumstick.
wing. And it's beef.
No, it's pork.
Actually pork. And various cuts, cutlets, pork chops, pork steaks, flank cuts, bacon, ground, varying varieties. And I got some ground beef here. I think I've noticed that generally speaking, pork is the preferred meat here. Maybe the life cycle on beef is a little bit too long and that makes it too costly or something, I don't know. But people seem to eat a lot more pork here than they do beef. And still in the meat section, varying pork, ground pork, chops.
That's
Pork
our
for
pork.
noodles,
Yeah.
pork for various stews. There we have some
Marinated.
marinated meat on a stick already. Just stick it on your barbecue fire and it's good to go. And
Here's a lot of beef.
pork. I think that's tripe.
Yeah. These are all beef, I think.
Beef ribs.
Here's your ground. I got it a lot. That's where I got your beef.
Okay.
And here is pork.
And that's a tour of the meat in the supermarket. As you can see here on the right hand side, this is the beginning, just like a little small one block market with a few odds and ends. maybe some veggies, some food, used clothes, foods, and etc. This market comes about every Tuesday and Friday between the hours of roughly 3 and 8. Like I said, sometimes depending on what products they have, the wife's able to pick up things like little fish or a few fruits and vegetables. I think I'll turn around here and go back the other way. Thanks for watching. That's another video log in My Philippine Diary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed or learned anything, please share this video. Thank you.